So last night, my husband and I, we were on the couch, like before bed, and we were just like ready to go upstairs and have some alone time. Sorry, this is TMI, but like there's a point to this conversation. And I was like, okay, well, I have to go switch the laundry, which immediately made me mad because I was just like mad.
Whoa. Hold up. So you're on the couch, you're about to have some alone time, finally with your husband after probably a long day, and you decide that the laundry is very important to switch over. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I hit play, please remember to like this video and subscribe if you haven't yet to catch my videos every Friday. Right off the bat, I have three really important questions. Number one, why was the laundry getting that switched over so important in that exact moment? Two, why was that making you upset? And three, since it was already making you upset, why didn't you ask your husband for help? Okay, maybe I'm being a little bit harsh. Maybe she explains the full situation within this 4-minute video. Let's give her a chance and explain.
But stay focused, right? Like stay focused. Don't look at anything. Don't get distracted. Just stay focused on what's to come.
It sounds like she has some amount of self-awareness and she's trying to self-regulate. So she had the initial feeling of feeling upset. She recognizes it and she's kind of dimming that down. That's kind of a good thing here.
So I go to the basement, and while I was down there, it started to happen. I started to get irritated looking at all the laundry and how the kids will put loads of clothes in or things that are just theirs, but the load is this tiny while there's a massive amount of laundry sitting on the floor that they could have added to their pile. I could feel the frustration building and building.
Okay, so she's losing it a little bit. It's going downhill again. She's feeling aggravated. She's aggravated at her kids, though. Okay, it sounds like she needs to talk to her kiddos.
And I was like, no, stay focused, Amanda. Like, everything's fine. You're just going to let this roll off. It's totally stress-free, whatever. So I'm carrying up this massive load of laundry that was in the dryer, and it was really heavy.
Hold up. So let's take note here that you told your husband before you were going to go up to bed that you were switching the laundry over. In my brain, I wonder how many of you guys agree, but even in my brain, I think of that as you're switching the washing machine laundry over to the dryer, and you're not even taking out anything from the dryer. Like you're doing the switch. You're not getting the laundry. You're not carrying the laundry. You're not folding the laundry. She's not doing exactly what she had verbalized she was going to do.
And I also needed to bring up, I think I have my Bible in my hand, my water bottle, my phone, like other things. So as I'm standing at the bottom of the stairs, I came up from the basement, standing at the bottom of the stairs, I start yelling for my husband so he could like come and grab the basket and I could carry everything else up.
Love this. I love this. Okay, you're asking for help here. You're recognizing that it's too much of a load for you and that you need some help. And he can come down, he can help you, and you'll feel good about it. He'll feel good about it because he's helped you. And then you can go off and have your quality time. Sounds like a great evening, but why is this video only about a quarter of the way in? Let's find out what happens.
And I'm yelling his name, and no one's coming. And mind you, I'm sure one of my children probably hear that I'm yelling for my husband, and still no one comes out of their room. And I'm yelling, and then I could feel it. I could feel like that burn and frustration and anger and everything that my husband ever did that I absolutely hated him for was happening and reminding me in that moment.
That went downhill super fast. Okay, I'm going to give you the first solution that you should have gone to, and that would have been to leave the basket at the bottom of the stairs, walk yourself up with your items that you needed to take up, and then enter your bedroom. See why he wasn't hearing you. Maybe he was busy with something. Maybe he actually literally didn't hear you. Maybe he heard you and he responded to you and you didn't hear his response. So go up there, openly communicate, because this is a communication issue. That clearly is it. And if you're mad at your kids, you can also go to their bedrooms on the way and see what is going on. That is not what happens. So I can already now tell that this is not going to go down very well for that woman's husband, but let's wait and see.
So now I'm taking the laundry basket and I'm going one step at a time. Like the laundry basket and then my feet up and then the laundry basket. And halfway up the stairs, I was like, if somebody tries to talk to me right now.
I'm convinced now that this is one of those situations where that woman decided that she was mad and that she wanted to be mad. And what happens in those cases, unfortunately, is that a woman will continue down the path of like proving to herself that she has a valid reason to be mad. And this is her valid reason. Her reason is that she asked for help. She asked for help. She didn't get it from her husband, and now she has to do something that's really difficult for her, which she then is even more mad about because she can blame her husband for not being a team player, not helping her out with the household task.
I'm getting all hot and I'm starting to sweat, and I get up at the top of the stairs and I go in my son's room and he's still on his video games, which he's not supposed to be because he was already supposed to be showered and now getting into bed. And he looks at me like, takes one, his headphones on, just takes one ear off and looks at me like, do you need something? And I'm like, oh no.
The kid deserves to be spoken to. Like, absolutely. If he was supposed to be doing something and now he's gaming when he wasn't supposed to be gaming, tell him that. Let's see, did you tell him that?
So now at this point, I've tipped the bucket. There is no coming back from it. I'm too frustrated. You've sent me over the edge. It's all your guys' fault now. Everybody included.
Oh no, the husband got pulled into it. So she didn't address the issue with her son. She is now just bunching them into one big group, and it's that the men are against her. Instead of just separating the two and disciplining the son for not doing what he was supposed to be doing, okay, I still have yet to hear what the husband is really doing wrong here.
Where's my husband? Is he just laying in the bed, just ready and waiting, while I gotta fold this hot laundry? So I head into my bedroom carrying this big hot load of laundry, looking like I got attacked by a pack of wolves just trying to get up my stairs. My husband looks over at me and I'm like, I've been calling your name. I was at the bottom of the stairs. I called your name 100 times. He's like, I couldn't hear you over this fan. Oh, you couldn't? You couldn't, could you?
Sounds like he couldn't. It sounds like your husband couldn't hear you yelling at the bottom of the stairs over the fan. Period? Is that not just the end of the explanation? Okay, apparently not, because we still have a third of the way to go with this.
As he climbs into the bed and pulls the covers up, right? As I'm standing here like this, dumping the laundry out, and every shirt I pull out, and I'm shaking it while staring him down. And I know my husband knows that after I fold this hot, steamy laundry, now I have to go into the bathroom and do a whole routine of washing my face and brushing my teeth and doing all the things. All the things still have to happen. Maybe you could volunteer to fold the laundry while I go into the thing.
Ask him. Ask him. If you expect him to volunteer to fold the laundry, just ask him, because that man can have very reasonable reasons as to why he's not offering to fold the laundry. Maybe it's your laundry. Maybe he doesn't know how you like it to be folded. Maybe he's folded laundry before and it wasn't the right way and you just undid it all and redid it. And he knows that it's better to just let you handle it the way that you want to handle it. Maybe he just has no idea that you are having a tough time with it, that you don't want to do it. And maybe he's worked an extra long day and he wants to just relax, and he doesn't see that this is a huge burden for you. He thinks that this is just a small task that you're just gonna quickly do within 5 or 10 minutes and then go get ready for bed while he kind of chills, and then you come together and have some good quality time.
Maybe by some miracle we could come back together and have alone time. Maybe. But no, he just lay there in the bed watching the television. As I sit over there just sweating, shaking out the clothes, folding everybody's stuff while screaming down the hall at my son. And I made sure when I was going back and forth to yell at him that I made my movements. So I so kindly just announced that my attitude had now changed. And I'm in a very much a different place now. So while I was in the bathroom washing my face and brushing my teeth, I was thinking to myself, if my husband ever so slightly tries to reach his hand or any sort of body part to come across the pillow barrier that I have created between us for my comfort, how will I mentally prepare myself for this moment? Because right now I want to lose it on everybody that lives in my house. So as I was getting into bed and I peeled back the covers, I made sure to slither in but still stay close to the edge. I didn't want to go in too far, so one butt cheek was still slightly a little bit off the edge.
I think that most women would really benefit from stepping back and understanding that they're having these emotions and what that entails, what got you there, right? Because I would argue that you kind of made yourself mad and you allowed yourself to go down further into the rabbit hole instead of prioritizing your relationship with your husband and recognizing what you needed and then verbalizing it to him along the way so that he could be successful, right? You didn't want him to be successful. You are purposely causing him to make you mad. And then that justifies you, not getting close to him and not having that quality time. I think that truly this is a reality that a lot of married women, they fall into and they don't see it clearly. But hey, maybe she redeems herself. There's like 20 seconds left on this video. Let's see how this ends up.
I saw him coming over across the pillow barrier to give me a kiss, and I figured I'm not even going to pucker. You can just kiss my unpuckered lips.
Oof, that is rough. That's rough for a man, right? Like, that's a pretty clear rejection. And I understand that she is feeling hurt, but she is now causing that hurt now upon her husband. And he might really be either one, he's confused, or two, he is not confused. Like, he's been through this before and you've probably talked through it before. So he does know at this point what's going on. But he knows that like he can't do anything really to recover from it. And maybe honestly, he doesn't even want to put the effort into recovering from it because you didn't put the effort into not getting mad at him and to tell him what you needed at that time to prioritize your relationship. I bet you anything that man has feelings about how that whole night went down and a different perspective than you would even imagine, because at the very beginning, that man might have felt a little bit slighted, a little bit pushed to the side. The minute that you were going to go upstairs and have some quality time, you decided that the laundry was a priority. I mean, go prioritize your relationship for a little bit maybe and save the laundry for the next day, or even save it for afterwards. Like, you could literally just ask him probably after. That man's going to do anything at that point, okay? He's happy. That's the moment to kind of get what you both want. Guys, as always, I'm super interested to know your perspective on this entire situation. Please leave it down below in the comments. And as always, have a great week. I will see you next week.